Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jessica. It is so good to have you here. This is Wilson. He is 3 months old tomorrow. And he also is really tired, so I don't know actually how this is gonna go, but it's my only opportunity to make a video this week, and I didn't make one last week, so here we are. The irony here is that I'm making a video about basically like regaining a sense of self after having kids, which is really hard to do because it can feel like you're lost in the day-to-day of taking care of your little one or little ones. And yeah, the irony is that I have felt lost. And so it's funny that I would be here giving you advice on how to find yourself again. I guess the blessing in this is that this is my second child, and so I remember feeling this way with my first child. I have a daughter too, and she's 4 years old. So I remember feeling the way I've been feeling lately, and I remember that it passes. So I think that's why I'm able to make a video and not feel like I am being like dishonest with you or something, because I don't want to do that. I don't want to make videos that are encouraging you to do stuff that I don't actually do or feel. But this is a little strange for me. So I'm going to give you advice, but then also know that if you feel lost, I feel lost too, but sometimes I feel found. So here I am with Will, and we're gonna give you some things that you can do. Also, this video is a giveaway, which I've never done before, but this is really fun. It's not sponsored, I just felt like giving you something. I will send you a gift card to Postmates and Starbucks if you will share one of my videos on your Instagram story and your Facebook. So I'm gonna actually link below. There are 2 videos that I would love if you would share, but I suppose you could share any of my videos. These 2 I really want moms to see. And I just will say that I have a friend who worked for Postmates and they were not that good to her. So I'm hesitant to do that thing, but I just wanna take care of you guys. And I think Postmates, the service itself, is pretty handy. And so yeah, so share my videos and enter to win, and I'll pick the winner, I don't know, Monday. How do you take care of yourself after having a baby? That's the question. I feel like it seems so easy, and people can say like, oh, just do it. Just take care of yourself. You'll feel great. It'll be okay. Rest when the baby rests. And then whenever you have time for yourself, do something that feels life-giving. But oftentimes when I actually have time for myself, I don't even know what is life-giving. I can't even remember what brings me life. And to just be really honest with you, I feel like a lot of the stuff that used to bring me life might not work right now because I am so kind of beyond my normal capacity, right? I don't know how your babies are sleeping. This one, he's doing good, but I mean, we're up every few hours every single night. So that's now 3 months of interrupted sleep. And then Eloise, she normally sleeps through the night, but lately has been getting up once in the night to just come check on me or tell me she has to pee or tell me she needs water or something. And I mean, she's cute, I love her, and it's sweet, and I put her back to bed, but I don't really want more interruptions in my sleep. And I think just being tired really affects your emotions, and my emotions are affected. I don't think I have postpartum depression, though some days I do think I have postpartum depression. That's because I feel really low. But then other days I feel really high. Also, a lot of times I'll start the day feeling like I can handle it. This is all great. And then at the end of the day, I'm like, my world's ending and I want to run away from everything. So, I mean, I hope you relate. And if you don't have to tell me because I don't need to feel more crazy. I feel good enough as I am. Some things that you can do. Well, I'll start by saying you know yourself better than I know you. So some stuff that works for me might not work for you. But I've come up with a handful of ideas and maybe something will work. Are you lonely and isolated? I have been both with both children at times. I went to a Bible study the other day, and it wasn't even a church that I went to. It was just someone that I know said there's a Bible study for moms and it's not that far from where you live. So I went just so I could be around other moms and so that Eloise could be around other kids. Getting bold about going and being with moms is a cool idea. Even if motherhood is the only thing you have in common, sometimes that's all you need. Just to be like, my kid cries a lot, and then be like, my kid does too. And you're like, oh, great, okay, cool. And then you never see him again, but you feel good. Do you have a bathtub? I know in Spain we didn't have a bathtub, but here we do, and I love it. I love showering too. I love the idea of just having some time by myself. Which brings me to my next point. Close yourself in a room and do nothing, or listen to music or watch a show. Mostly journaling helps me because then it is a way for me to get some thoughts out. And actually what I've started doing is in my phone, in my notes section, I just will write a sentence or two every now and again of how I'm feeling. And they're not even cohesive and they're not for anyone else to read, but it's just for me to be able to say, like, I'm afraid of the future, or I'm stressed about money, or I'm afraid I'm not a good mom, or I'm stressed about the fact that Eloise isn't in preschool yet. That's a real thing. Yeah, just having something to where I'm like aware of how I'm doing and I can put words to the feeling inside of me, it actually makes the feeling a little smaller. Don't read books about parenting though in your free time. I mean, you can read books about parenting, they're helpful, but if you're really like dying for some you time, I just don't recommend reading books or Googling things about parenting. It's not the most helpful. Don't watch this video if it's not helpful. Sometimes hearing from other moms can actually be more confusing, and you don't need that. You're already doing great. So I started doing art just because one of our housemates, I do this, she lives down the hall. Becca has a bunch of art stuff and she was doing art with Eloise, and then I started doing it, painting and doing watercolors and writing cards for my friends, and it was really fun. I know it sounds maybe like a lot to get out paint or go buy paint or something, but it actually was really good for my soul. So creative things. I am really afraid of watching anything by the Marie Kondo lady because I'm afraid I'm gonna watch her and then be like, oh no, I have to get rid of everything. I'm so anxious about all the stuff I have. So I've never actually watched her, but I love her and I believe in what she says. And she says, like, touch something, and if it doesn't spark joy, then you thank it and give it away. So the other day I thanked a whole bunch of stuff and gave it away. And also I have to thank a bunch of pairs of jeans for being too small for me, and I think I'm gonna sell them. So stay tuned if you're on Instagram and you wanna buy some pants and you're smaller than me, buy some pants from me. I have really good ones. You might love them. If you live in America, Target. I had no idea that Target really is like mom central. I've been going there the last couple days just because I had nothing to do with Eloise and it was right near a playground. And I went in there and it was all of these moms with babies and strollers. Maybe because there's a Starbucks in there too. I felt like I was in a different world. It's pretty cool. And Eloise could play with toys and I didn't have to buy them. So Target, Trader Joe's. It doesn't feel like fall here in LA, but Trader Joe's feels like fall. So if you want to smell some cinnamon and some pumpkins and go somewhere cool, Trader Joe's is cool. And they have free samples. Free samples feel good. They have free samples of coffee. I love coffee. I think I've been over drinking coffee these days, which I know some of you are gonna write me and tell me it's not healthy. I already think it's probably not that healthy, how much coffee I consume. But it's, you know, what I'm choosing to do right now. Well, okay, we happen to live near to the ocean. I mean, about an hour drive in traffic, I suppose, but close to the ocean really without traffic. And it's so beautiful. And whenever I go, I'm reminded of how much I should go more because it's so good for my lungs and my heart and my soul. Do you have a beautiful place near you? It could be a garden, it could be a beautiful neighborhood. There's a really beautiful neighborhood, not the one I live in, but not too far away that I sometimes drive to and go for walks in because I just love all the houses and I love the families that live there. And yeah, so that's something you could do. Go somewhere other than the neighborhood you live in if it's not cute and walk around somewhere beautiful. This is something I did last week and it actually helped a lot. I feel like when you're in the thick of mothering, it can feel like it's never gonna not be that way. You know, it's always gonna be so intense and you're always gonna wonder if who you are outside of your children. It sounds so dramatic, but making a list of dreams is cool to realize that you are still you. Down underneath those breasts full of milk, if you have them. I currently have one that's very, very full of milk, and this one's basically empty because he never drinks out of this side. It's my own personal dilemma. Anyway, underneath your beautiful motherly body is a soul full of dreams and passions and desires, and just starting to write about those helps a lot. And if you don't know what you're passionate about or what you desire or what you want to do later, you could also recall some of your past successes or past high points. You can tell I'm really digging deep here because I need it. It helps milk production. Taking multivitamins also help. I take multivitamins from Hello Bello. Again, not sponsored, though somebody tell Hello Bello to sponsor me because I use all of their stuff. I really love it. And they have really good vitamins, like their prenatals are amazing. They have hair, skin, and nails. Those vitamins taste like candy. Vitamins that are gummy and taste like candy are such a good idea, and I'm so thankful for them. And they're supposedly helping your body. They might not be helping my body, but they make me feel good when I take them. So my sister suggested that I get some makeup that makes my skin look nice because I was feeling really tired and frumpy. I did get some new eyebrow stuff, and I have mascara, and Eloise's Yaya got me some new blush and glimmer stuff, and I feel like it helps. I want to be able to put on my makeup in like 1 minute. So this makeup routine that you see here was done in roughly 1 or 2 minutes. We do need each other, don't we? What do you need? I would love to be a support for you guys more than just making videos. So I've been brainstorming ideas on how to do that, and I would love to hear from you. If you could tell me what you need. Is it emotional support? Do you wish that you had other moms you could talk to? Is it resources you need? Is it, I don't know. I just would love to hear some of your feedback as to what would help you in this life. I was looking up something yesterday, just seeing basically like what is helping moms these days. And somebody posted on a forum that motherhood's really lonely, and they were asking for help. And the first response was, oh yeah, it's just gonna stay lonely. There's nothing that will fix that. And I was so bummed about that because I don't agree with it. But if that's how you're feeling, I'm sorry. And I felt that too, and I would love to be able to help you. Yeah, so just let me know. What do you need? How could we help each other? I'd love to figure something like that out. Guys, if we don't take care of ourselves, we won't be able to take care of our kids adequately. I see it in myself. On the days that I'm really tired and really just, I haven't prioritized my health inside and outside and all of it, I'm much more irritable. I'm not able to focus very well. I'm not very kind. I feel it most for my 4-year-old. This baby doesn't totally see it, but my 4-year-old Eloise, she would notice. And so the better you can be at taking care of yourself, the more whole you'll feel inside, and the more capable you will feel to handle things like babies who cry a lot or kids who are needing your attention every 2 seconds. On that note, last night, this guy cried for hours and hours and hours. Literally, I'm not exaggerating. It was amazing and so stressful, and I'm kind of sore in my shoulders from the stress of that situation. I don't know what I'm telling you, but maybe you've been there. I don't know. We've been combating this thrush thing. Oh my gosh, he's sleeping. He's had thrush, and it's been kind of rough. We just keep passing it back and forth to each other, but I'm hoping it's getting better now. Guys, I am so thankful you're here. Thank you for following my videos. I would love to know what you want to hear about on my channel. I don't just want to make videos for the sake of making videos. I want to make videos that serve people and help your life. And yeah, I'm just so grateful that you're here. I'm preparing to make a video coming up about breastfeeding and feeding a baby in general, formula feeding as well. If you have anything else that you would love for me to cover, I'd love to do that. And yeah, I'm really grateful for you. So I hope you're doing well. I will see you on Instagram, and I will see you next week with another video. Thank you so much. Bye.